Good morning, class. So welcome back. We are going to continue our spring study. So let's start with our song. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Our day is just beginning. There's so much to do. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Weather watcher, weather watcher, what do you see? What do you see? We all do the weather, we all do the weather. Won't you please? Won't you please? Okay, so I'll give you a moment to go and check the weather and look through the window. Give you a few seconds. Okay, so let's look at our weather chart. Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it stormy? Is it snowy, cloudy, or windy? That's right, it's stormy. And let's look over here at the temperature. Is it very hot, warm, cool, or cold? That's right, it's cool today. All right, so we continue with our study of spring. And spring, this word says spring. Spring. And then in Spanish, it's primavera. Repeat after me. Primavera. Good job. This is Primavera. And what is this shape? That's right, it's a rectangle. How many sides does a rectangle have? That's right, there's 4 sides. And what color is this? It's yellow. And spring starts with the letter S. S, this is uppercase S and lowercase s. And what's the sound of S? That's right, like seal. Okay, and does anyone remember the sign language for S? That's right, the sign language is like this. And then sign language for spring, you hold your hand like this, and then you put your hand up like that through your fingers. So it's spring, spring, like all the flowers that open up and bud. Open your fingers up like that. Okay. And then also, I asked you to pay attention to some of the words that start with S from the video. You can always go back and watch the S video, but some of the words that were in there was sea and sun. So hopefully you remembered one of those words. But you can continue to watch the video and try to remember some of the words that start with S. Okay? And also take a moment to think, does your name start with S or does your name have S in it? Okay. All right. So let's move on to our question for today. Our question is, what is the weather like in the springtime? And some of you guys make comments. Some of you guys said that it's sunny. So it's sunny in the springtime. So the weather is sunny. It's also warmer because the sun is causes it to be warmer. And there's also rain showers. And Riley and KK mentioned rain showers in the comments. And so there are definitely rain. Talk more about that as we progress in our study of spring. And so the next question is, what kind of animals come out during the spring? I have a question for you. Did you know that animals eagerly await to come out during the springtime? I thought that was interesting, and do you feel the same way? Do you look forward to spring every year? I do. I look forward to springtime coming and the sun shining brightly and the animals coming out and hearing the birds sing. I love spring, and I eagerly await spring every year. What's your favorite season? I would have to say my favorite season is the summer, but I love springtime as well. Okay, so the next question is, what kind of animals come out during the spring? So before I tell you, would you like to brainstorm and think of some animals that come out in the spring? I know during the winter time when we were at school, we talked about how animals hibernate during the winter time, but can you think about which animals we talked about and maybe some that come out in the spring? Take a moment to think about it. Okay, you can put your answers in the comments beneath this video if you'd like to. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about are birds. Birds come out in the spring. There are two different types of birds that we're going to talk about that come out. But this word says birds. B-I-R-D-S. Okay, so the first type of bird we're going to talk about today are robins. That's a picture of a robin, okay? And robins are spotted in mid-March. So robin birds start to come out in the middle of March. This word says robins, R-O-B-I-N-S. Okay, so that's the first type of bird. And then there's another type of bird that comes out in the spring. And this bird is called a geese. Geese. And a fun fact about geese is that they fly in a V shape. So they fly in the shape of a V. See the V? They fly in the shape of a V. Geese is G-E-E-S-E. So geese are another type of bird that comes out in the spring. The next type of animal that we're going to talk about are insects. Insects come out in the spring. A fun fact about insects is that they are cold-blooded animals. And insects is I-N-S-E-C-T-S. So let's look at some insects. First one are bees. Bees. And a fun fact about bees is that there are 20,000 species of bees. 20,000 species of bees. Did you know that? Another insect are flies. I'm sure you see flies come out, especially around this time, especially from spring into summer. You see flies. They like to try to get on your food, so you have to keep your food covered. But a fun fact about flies is that they lay eggs around during the springtime. And flies is F-L-I-E-S. That word says flies. Okay, the next type of insect are butterflies. See the butterfly on the flower? They're so beautiful to look at, and they come out at the beginning of March. You start to see those beautiful butterflies. Have you ever tried to catch a butterfly? Have you ever been able to catch it in your hand? I think I tried when I was a kid. I don't know if I ever was successful, but I really tried to catch butterflies growing up. All right, the last type of animal we're going to talk about are mammals. Mammals. Okay, these are warm-blooded and they have fur. That's what a mammal is. A mammal is an animal that is warm-blooded with fur. So can you think of any warm-blooded animals that have fur that come out in the spring? Take a minute to think about it. I'll give you a clue. They run around and they climb up trees and you see them everywhere. They're chipmunks. Chipmunks come out in the spring. Okay, a fun fact about chipmunks is that they hibernate during winter by building their home and storing food. Do you remember what kinds of food they store? Remember when we talked about chipmunks and how they hibernate in the winter time? Take a moment to think about some of the foods we talked about that they store. Okay? That's right. They stored seeds and some fruits and nuts and different things like that. They are so they are very resourceful because they make their own home and they provide food for the entire winter. Okay, so that's chipmunks. And the last one are deers. Okay, and a fun fact about them is that they are the most active at night. Have you ever seen a deer at night on the side in the trees on the side of the road when you're driving home with your parents? Yes, deers, they are most active at night. Deer is D-E-E-R. Okay, so So when you get done with this video, I want you to think about which one of these animals were your favorite, okay? And I'm gonna post an activity under your portfolio where you can draw a picture of your favorite animal that we talked about today. And you can also tell me why you liked the animal. Okay, so you can tell me who is your favorite animal that we talked about today and why you like that animal. And you can also draw a picture, but I'll give you more details about that later. Okay, so we're going to end this video. Before we end this video, we're going to sing the spring song that we've been learning about, and then we're going to watch a short video that allows you to count looking at a spring environment, since we're talking about spring, and you're going to be able to count in English and in Spanish up to 20. Okay, and then that's going to be it for our spring lesson today. Okay, so let's sing our song that we've been learning. Again, the name of it is The Days of Spring Song, and it's sung to the tune of Farmer and the Dale. Okay, the days of spring are here. Warm sunny days are near. Flowers and bees and birds and trees. The days of spring are here. Let's do it one more time. The days of spring are here. Warm sunny days are near. You can repeat. Flowers and bees and birds in trees. The days of spring are here. Good job. Okay, so I'm going to show you this video. I really enjoyed talking with you guys today, and if you want to leave any questions or comments, you can go underneath the comments box underneath this video and share. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to show you a quick video. Bye-bye.